I have infinite stamina. Oh. Cutscene. Yep.
Ouch.
What's happening?
London Bridge is falling down.
See, I always thought it was weird that she sang this song. Sounds like...
Falling down.
Yeah, it's an inevitability.
London Bridge is falling down. My fair lady.
She's sung that ever since the beginning of the game. And as soon as she first sang it, I was like... That it sounds like
The
a...
last stranding has already begun.
It's Bridget.
Amelie?
No.
You're too late. What took you so long?
Your voice.
You still don't know who I am, do you?
It's just Bridget, but...
Who are you?
Yeah. Oh.
Sam. I knew you'd come back.
I was pretty insistent, I was pretty sure right throughout the whole game that Amelie was just a hologram version of Bridget. Yeah.
Sam, listen to me.
Oh god. I don't understand the weight or the brevity or the meaning of the mask, of Die-Hardman's mask.
I love you, Sam.
That's what she did when we last saw her, before she died.
I'll be waiting for you on the beach. I've been waiting for you, right here, ever since. You were supposed to stop me. Stop all of this.
Bridget?
Yes. It's me, Sam.
I guessed
Where's
at that
Amelie?
fact, but I was like so unsure of
Where
everything.
she's always been. Nowhere. My daughter, Samantha America Strand, doesn't exist.
Amelie doesn't exist.
Not in your world. I'm sorry, Sam. I've had to wear a mask for so long. Amelie and Bridget are both a part of me.
What's this supposed to mean?
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. Listen. Just listen. Do you understand, Sam? Amelie and Bridget, those are just names. What I am is an extinction entity. So, knowing what you know now, you have two choices.
Was getting shot one of them.
You wouldn't come back if it happened here, you know. You'd be straight on to the afterlife. But no. It's not one of them. Killing you would be a terrible mistake. I know that better than anyone. The last stranding has already begun. A seam has formed from my beach and the beaches of every soul in America. And soon it will be inundated by a vast surge of antimatter starting here. In a flash, this world will be no more. Consumed by an explosion. A big bang. So, that brings us to your first choice. Do nothing. Stay here with me. And bear witness to the very end.
Just watch it burn.
Together. With me. Until the last flame winks out.
Does it actually give us a choice, or is it gonna...
So bad, does it?
Or are we gonna actually... Is it just gonna be
It's not like the world
decided
is
for
long
us?
left anyway. Then there's the second choice. In expanding the network, you brought people and their beaches together, integrating them into a greater whole. Like this Kipu. But in doing so, you also bound them to my beach. The very beach where I opened the gates to the other side. You can't stop what's coming. But if you cut me and my beach loose, perhaps you can stop it from spreading. You might just prevent the last stranding. And mankind will live to die another day.
And it doesn't have to end here.
But it does. The beach is doomed no matter what. One look ought to tell you that. Which is why we must sever our connection.
That'll be it. The end of the Death Stranding.
You can't stop the inevitable. The sixth extinction will happen either today or tomorrow. You can either end it with dignity, quick, clean, and in a flash, or you can struggle in vain, knowing full well what's waiting come the finish. Those are your choices.
Yeah, I wonder if it'll actually give us the choice or not.
You kept it all this time. Perhaps you still have a chance to stop this nightmare. You brought the world together. You have the right to decide. Pull the rope or cut the noose. But whatever you do, don't hesitate. I'm ready, Sam Strand. Make your choice.
But wait. I don't know what to do.
Sure you do. After everything, how could you not?
Yeah, is it gonna be like a take your shot type deal? What's it gonna say? What's the mission gonna say? I got her. Excuse me? I shot at her, but it didn't work. What the hell? I must end it.
I'm here for you. Always. Like you were for me.
Did I just accidentally choose the wrong thing? I tried to shoot her, it didn't work.
Here. It's a dream catcher. Wear it when you sleep, and I'll keep the nightmares away. I'll always be with you. When you're all grown up, you'll need it to make us whole again. And when the time comes, You'll have to stop me. You are the only one who can. Promise you'll remember. Sam, I'll be waiting for you on the beach.
I remember. You knew. You always knew.
I did and I didn't. I had so many dreams of the future. I didn't know which ones to trust. Which is why I decided to share them with you and the others. But to connect the dots, to make sense of everything, you need perspective. You need time. Time has no meaning to me. I am not a line. I am a single point. Which is why all I could do was just show you the choices and let you decide.
Our nightmares are your dreams.
You found the common thread, the strand that links them together. And you did that the only way possible. To live life one day at a time. Thank you, Sam. A gun won't help you here.
I tried.
But it still has a role to play. It was the bonds between people that brought the world together. And if that is what matters most to you, then I will stay here on this beach. And I will shut myself in and the rest of you out.
Shut yourself in, come on.
Once the last stranding starts, it can't be stopped. I can't go with you. All I can do is try to spare you the worst.
Why do you have to stay on the beach?
Sam, I am the beach. And I must stay here and ensure that the extinction happens.
Right,
Even if
yeah.
it takes tens or hundreds of thousands of years.
Alone?
That's what an EE does. If I had just done my job, none of this would have happened. But I couldn't take it anymore. I got so tired of waiting, and I figured that no one would blame me if I just got it all over with. So, that's what I did.
Sounds like hell.
But you and the others came together, connected. And you may be living on borrowed time, but you still have hope. Before each of the Big Five, life rebelled. They fought back, evolved in order to survive. The extinction isn't just an ending.
Well, yeah.
It's an opportunity.
Yeah, that's what happens every extinction. You have a sudden drop in population.
And if I have to pay the price
The ones that survive it
to be the sacrifice,
adapt and
then so be it.
persevere.
Even if we aren't together, we will always be connected. Goodbye, Sam.
He's grey like Hartman was when he was on the beach. When he was in the seam. So yeah, we know now that that was him and his wife, or you know, partner at the time, and she unfortunately died in one of the void outs. And the unborn child, they were going to name it
A gun
Lou.
won't help you here, but it still has a role to play.
Oh. Make a decision and bring this to an end. I don't think there was actually a decision at all. What do I do now? Do I just repatriate? Norman Reedus? Is it gonna go through our credits? Mads Mikkelsen? Leah Seydoux? I actually don't know if that's how you pronounce that. It's Leia, isn't it? Leia Seydoux. Troy Baker? Yep. Okay, I did the same thing I did last time. I thought we were having to go find ourselves and repatriate. Margaret Qualley, I think she was, Mama? Tommy Earl Jenkins, sorry. That's, Die-Hardman. Guillermo del Toro. Dead Man. Nicholas Winding Refn. That's it. I don't know. Never knew him before, but he plays Hartman. Apparently a filmmaker of some kind, a European filmmaker. Jesse Corti. Who's that? I don't remember. Darren Jacobs. Yeah, these names I'm not familiar with anymore. Emily O'Brien and Lindsay Wagner. Is that the woman who plays Bridget and Amelie? Oh, never mind. I ran all the way to the grassy area and it took me back here.
Quiet, and I'll tell you. There is no time for questions. When you were young, you used to have bad dreams. You cried about them all the time. The truth is, those weren't your dreams. They were mine. For as long as I can remember, I've dreamt of the beach. Not just while sleeping, in my waking hours too. In my dreams, I watched the world end so many times.
So that's what the Dooms
Countless
sufferers
past
see?
extinctions that decimated life on this planet. Again, and again, and again. At first, I didn't understand what I was seeing or why. And that wasn't the worst of it. There were other, more terrible dreams. Dreams of death and destruction. Of a massive extinction to come. Like this one. And I would always be the one to end it all. To bring about the last stranding. As I have today.
Oh. Hideo Kojima. Original story and game design. Right here, Hideo Kojima. Is it gonna be that whole thing of like it's gonna repeat Hideo Kojima over and over again? Oh no, Kenji Yano, writer. Title design, Kyle Cooper. Yoji Shinkawa for character and mechanical design. They're all names that I'm familiar with, but I'm not familiar enough to know Hiroaki Yoshiki. I'm not familiar enough to know Satoshi Matsuno. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are all the names we just saw at the start of the game. Mokuto Yamamoto. Oh. Daizaburo Nakamura. God damn it, it keeps warping me back. I got too far away. Did I, like, was there actually a choice there, and did I choose to end everything? What happened? That's what it sounded like she said. But in the cutscene before, they were talking about...
The first operation. I was only 20. I opened my eyes and found myself on the beach. But the moment I came round, I was back in the hospital bed. I was split across two worlds. Bridget, my Ha, and that one. Amelie, my Ka, and this. Somehow, the two of us managed to coexist.
I had a feeling that was the case.
Our ages began to diverge. Only Bridget's body got older, while the beach kept Amelie's the same.
Yeah.
So I came up with a story. I told people that Amelie was my daughter. A daughter with a debilitating condition and an absent father. Look. Amelie.
Was it gonna be like, I'm alive or something? Nope.
Is French for soul.
And lie.
A soul that's a lie.
Yeah.
There was no Amelie. Only me and the beach. I thought it was a curse in the beginning. But later, I started thinking, maybe I can use this. I tried to find out more about the beach. Because understanding the beach had to be the key to interpreting my visions of the future.
Okay. So it would appear that we're going through like a cycle where we're being told the story and seeing credits. This is actually not that different to what I've seen of Hideo Kojima's stuff in the past, where you think you're at the end of the game, but the game keeps going for another like 40 minutes to an hour. I don't think there's anywhere I have to go. I think it's just once the people's names stop showing, we'll get the next bit of dialogue. I might just skip to the cutscene bits, because otherwise I'll be here all day. Here we go.
I realized the beach was connected to the world of the dead, which meant that somewhere out beyond it were the memories of time itself, including those of every organism that had ever lived. 4.6 billion years of biological history, a history that might even stretch back to the creation of the universe. The chiral network and everything that followed was born from my pursuit of that knowledge. By passing data through the beach, we were unbound by the restrictions of time. Simulations that would have taken years or more were simple and effortless. Everything that the Earth had lost and forgotten could be reconstructed and reclaimed. But shortly after we began our research, America saw its first void out. I thought I was running out of time, that my nightmares were becoming a reality. So I raced to complete the chiral network as quickly as possible. The past held all the answers. If only I could find a way to piece them together. A network that bridged our world and the beach. That might do it, I believed. So I started researching bridge babies, children bound to the world of the dead. What causes an extinction entity to come into being? What was the reason for the previous 5 mass extinctions? The answers to those questions would tell me how to stop the 6th. I founded bridges, more determined than ever to build a chiral network that would cover all of America. But the longer I fought my war against the inevitable, the weaker I became. My Ha had cancer. The beach's punishment, maybe, for not playing along like a good little EE. And then, just like that, my Ha was gone. I couldn't finish what I'd started. So, I asked you to do it for me. And you did. You helped us complete the network. Helped us to reclaim everything the universe experienced from its inception to this moment. Every mystery was ours to solve. Like this one. Once, there was an explosion. A big bang that gave birth to time and space. Thing is, it was more like a big fluke. All that matter and antimatter should have canceled itself out, leaving nothing. But somehow a tiny speck of matter survived. Just enough. Enough to make this world and everything in it. A world that shouldn't be, a world out of balance. Order inevitably gives way to chaos. Everything that lives must inevitably die. It's like the universe is trying to return us to the nothing we came from. Maybe the Big Five were its best attempts to finish us off. But somehow, life always managed to survive just enough. Enough to thumb its nose at the will of the cosmos. You know, I'm starting to think that extinction might be the key to overcoming total annihilation. It forces life to fight to survive, to endure, to exist. That's why the Big Five ultimately rekindled life instead of extinguishing it. From the ashes of the dead rise the living. Stronger and wiser. Inheritors of the legacy of existence itself. They defy the universe and refuse to surrender. They say, we're just getting started. Extinction is an opportunity.
She's not wrong. It's fascinating hearing it from, like, this video game's perspective, where weird shit happens all the time. But what she's talking about essentially applies to reality as well. And yeah, it's not wrong about the extinction is just, you know, those mass extinctions, they're just, as she says, like an opportunity for certain amount of life, a certain amount of life to survive and adapt to the new circumstances. And with each extinction event, a new wave of life, a new wave of existence sort of came to be in our world, in our planet. Yeah. Stuff about, like, the cosmos wanting to kill us. Like, personifying it makes it seem odd, but that stuff about the fluke of life, or the fluke of existence in the universe, and that we don't understand how matter came to be when there should technically be a balance between matter and antimatter, is one of those things that's super fascinating to learn about, you know, when it comes to the matter of existence. But I've heard enough about that stuff. I want to know what's happening with Sam, and what's happening with... Oh, did I get too far away? I might have got too far away. I want to know what's happening with Sam and with the others. There we go. Should I have been pulling the gun out? Because I've just been running around, not doing anything.
pulled the trigger twice that day. I knew at once I'd made a mistake. I found your beach and looked everywhere for you. Sam. There you are.
I think the rain has calmed down, which I'm glad about. Yeah, we sure as hell look dead. I don't like hearing babies in distress.
You wanna go home?
Such a stressful noise.
Let's go home. I wanted to set you free from death once and for all. It's okay. I know the way. But in doing so, I upset the fundamental balance between life and death. I just wanted to save you. I am an extinction entity. It's my fate to lead our species to extinction. But that moment, you became part of that fate. You became a repatriate, and dooms started spreading my nightmares to others throughout the world.
Right.
It was me that got you and everyone with dooms into this. Not long after, the Death Stranding occurred. The dead clung to our world, and BTs used my beach to cross over and devour them, triggering more void-outs. A catalyst that would set the world on a path to extinction. It was my duty to serve as a sacrifice, to wait and watch it unfold from this beach. That, or hasten the last stranding and end this slow death. Given these, my only options, I chose to end it quickly. But to trigger the last stranding, I needed you, a part of me. Here too. I would be able to witness extinction consummated with you by my side. But now that you're here, there's another choice. You can cut me off. An EE doesn't have that option for itself. But in my nightmares, I saw another future. One that you chose. One where extinction is hope against total annihilation.
I want to get to that. God damn it. Oh, here we go. Here's the proper credits. Oh, I actually can't equip the gun. Yeah, there's all the cast. Yeah, Lindsay is the Amelie. So who are the people I didn't recognize? They're not listed here. Damn it. I believe I got everyone. Oh, were they motion capture? Oh, they're motion capture people. Emily O'Brien's Amelie. There was one other person that was listed before that I didn't recognize. And the voice, all the voice cast. You see, like, Dead Man was voiced by Jesse Corty. Hartman by Darren Jacobs. Like, people that didn't... Yeah, and Emily O'Brien is... Oh, Amelie. Right. Oh, I can't see. I've lost track already. Wait, where are they? Do I see them here? There's a bunch of reference people. Oh, maybe motion capture? Oh, never mind. Whatever, I was gonna say, There's a bunch of like likenesses that we used that were famous people, and I thought I might list them there, but I think I missed them. Like Edgar Wright is one of the people, but I didn't see his name there. I might have just missed it. Yeah. Oh, special appearance maybe? There we are, Edgar Wright. Conan O'Brien. Let's see if I recognize any. Junji Ito. Do I recognize any of the other names? No. Oh, Jeff Keighley, of course. I didn't actually see Jeff Keighley. I tried to go to him, but his prepper station was closed. I'll try and keep the credits over here so you can actually see them. Yeah. Wow. What a what a game. It's fascinating to me that I entered this episode with such like an aggressive energy. I was so mad at everything. And then this episode is the send-off episode. I think it's gonna be a long one, because yeah. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep playing until it finishes, basically. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this game. Like, there's so much about it that I love, but then there's also so much that I'm like, are you sure about that? Dear. I still enjoyed the hell out of it, and honestly, what this has done is it makes me really want to go back and play the old Metal Gear Solid games. I really want to do that on the channel at some point. I just don't know when it's gonna happen. Yeah. Yeah, despite the fact that I have the gun, I can't equip it. Can I do the double jump? I can't do the double jump. Yeah, I'll probably do what I usually do with credits, and that is that I'll keep all the important team member people. I'll show all of them off. If it's something to producer stuff, I'll skip it. Oh, and then of course will be a timestamp if you want to skip the credits as well. Kojima Productions. Yeah. Created and developed by Kojima Productions Co. Limited. Yeah. I have a feeling there's probably going to be less credit stuff because, like, Kojima and Kojima Productions, you know, they're relatively independent. I think they signed on with Sony, so there might be Sony credits, but for the most part, Kojima Productions is basically independent. So they might have... Oh, there we are. Okay, come on. Please let this be the remainder of the... of what's happening. Oh, the gun. The gun's playing a role.
A gun won't help you here,
Yep.
but it still has a role to play.
I actually shot all the bullets of it. So wait. Reconnect with the living. Yeah, I was gonna say, like... Gonna say it was...
Sam, I was the one that brought you and Cliff together again. There was something I wanted you to know. You were never abandoned. And you're not alone. Don't you see, Sam? You have to live.
I thought we were gonna just like repatriate. Oh, it's the people that were hovering. We saw them at the start of the game. I wonder if it's... Oh. I wonder if, I wonder if, yeah, all those ones... All these people are the people who we've met. One will be Fragile, one of them will be Hartman, Deadman, Lochner. Have I missed someone? Fragile, Lochner, Deadman, Hartman, Die-Hardman?
Don't give up. You're still connected.
Yeah, I wonder if they're the people that are our closest comrades. Comrades. Comrade.
Gotcha.
Yeah, was that Dead Man? Yeah, I'm guessing that the way we solved the problem means that we are able to return back to the living. Yeah. Okay. Yep, let's do this. Let's repatriate one more time. BB's still there, but BB's looking like gray. Okay. S rank apparently. Die-Hardman encouraging, prideful, admiring. These are all holograms. Amelie. Yearning, beckoning. Thank you, Sam. Achievement. Trophy. Dead man concerned. Okay, we earned a bunch of holograms. Connection level with capital not, is it? Okay. Okay.
For too long have we lived as strangers to one another, divided by walls built to keep us safe. But now, with the completion of the Chiral network, we may at last move forward as a people united. Today, we come together to celebrate the birth of a new nation. A new nation for a new world. The United Cities of America. I once took an oath to support and defend the Constitution of the United States. And though that proud republic may be no more, we remain. And so, as your president, I hereby swear to support and defend you, the people. Let there be no more walls between us.
Yeah, the people that
Nor
are...
masks to hide who we are.
Right, yeah. He's got the Kipu on him.
Let there be a new America. An America where we can face one another. Where we can speak our minds and open our hearts. Now, the old ways die hard. But I believe, my
So the
fellow
people from the
Americans, that
booths?
we have the strength and the courage to rise above our past and embrace
Oh, she has
our
a Kipu as well.
The Death Stranding is a part of that past.
And so does he. He also has the
An
Kipu.
enduring shadow.
He's currently dead.
Constant reminder of what could have been. That we stand here today is testament, not to the greatness of any one individual, but to our capacity to come together. To the bonds between us. To our collective greatness. All things must come to an end. Ourselves included. But as long as we savor each moment, find joy in the promise of tomorrow, embrace hope, and reject despair, we will endure. President Bridget Strand and her daughter, Samantha America Strand, sacrificed everything in their pursuit of hope that we, the people, might be whole again. That they are not here today to see the fruits of their labor fills us all with a profound sadness. But we find comfort in the knowledge that their memories will live on in the chiral network and in our hearts. We will always remain connected. There's another hero in this story. One whose achievements seem destined to go unrecognized. America still needs that hero. That person without whom we would not be here. Now, the name is unimportant, but you know who I mean. And for that unsung hero, I have a message. It was you who brought us together. You who made us whole again. And while you and I will eventually pass on, we will be...
Going somewhere, Sam? Tired of being the unsung hero?
No, I'm done is all. She's gone.
Come on, wait. There's something I need to tell you. Huh. This doesn't bother you anymore? Well, that's great. Now, wouldn't you like to know how we brought you back from the beach? We were
Nah,
going
I'm
to
good.
use the doll, but didn't have one handy. Which is when I remembered something else.
Not what I think it is.
A little umbilical cord
What could
piece.
be more connected to Amelie's beach than President Strand's umbilical cord? Hartman thought that's why she left it with me in the first place. Unfortunately...
It didn't work.
Yeah, she'd already cut her beach loose. It was just gone. We didn't know if that meant she dragged you into the great beyond or sent you to some other beach. We were really racking our brains. Hartman and Mama split up and started searching every beach you might feasibly have washed up on. We looked for a month with absolutely nothing to show for it.
A month on the outside. How long on the inside?
Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to know. But don't worry. We found no signs of accelerated aging. In the end, this is what led us to you. Just when we were about to give up, Die-Hardman reminded us about the revolver. So, we tried to follow it, and it led us to a far corner of your own beach. And bingo, there you were. Mama
Right.
made visual contact first, She was able to see you from her vantage point on the other side.
So we were on our own beach?
Lockdown via their connection, and Hartman confirmed your location during his subsequent NDE. The plan was for Fragile to, in essence, slingshot Lou and me to your position so we could rescue you. But it's not so easy to send multiple individuals to another person's beach for an extended period of time. And that's where the umbilical cord came in. We wove these from President Strand's DNA. They serve as a single knot that binds us all. The President must have known all of this would happen. Ironic, isn't it? The gun that set this whole mess in motion ends up being the key to saving you.
Amelie, she said it had another purpose.
Not a weapon, but a lifeline. A stick that became a rope. I suppose that's one way of putting it. Oh, Sam. You have no idea how long I've been waiting to give you a hug. Got something else to tell you. Top secret. It's about Cliff. BB's mother's name was Lisa Bridges, Cliff's common-law wife.
Lisa Bridges?
Now, Cliff was killed by a man identified in the records only as John. Former U.S. Special Forces. Quite good at it by all accounts. Later appointed as an aide to the president, who used him for most of her wet work. The records go on to state that he vanished after Cliff's death. A warrant was put out.
It's clearly, I mean, it's 100%. It's just Die-Hardman.
Turned out some people die harder than others, though.
Wow. Dear.
Dear John donned a mask and reappeared with a new identity. But you can't fool the chiral network. We restored the old records, and Mama hid them deep in the archives. You're the only one besides us with access privileges. Take a look if you're so inclined. But don't say I didn't warn you. The president's got some dirty, dirty laundry. I don't trust him, but I'll work with him if that's what it takes. We'll talk later.
Sam. I don't expect you to forgive me. But would you hear me out? I killed Captain Clifford Unger. I would tell you I did it for America. For love of country. But I didn't. I did it for her. Because I loved her with all my heart.
Ah, I see.
She was everything to me. Everything. Now, I'm not trying to make excuses. I just want you to know that not a day's gone by when I haven't thought about it. Time didn't help. Or the mask. Please, let me finish. The captain, saved my life. You know why they call me Die-Hardman. Because he wouldn't let me die. He brought my sorry ass back home every time. And I loved him as much as I loved her.
So you had to make a choice then.
And when he stared me down, That ghost. I knew he was here to kill me. To make it right. And why shouldn't he? Why didn't he?
Yeah.
He couldn't save his kid, his baby. And that's what brought him back. I guess when he saw I was trying to do my part for America, he remembered who he was. And he forgave me.
Let's see.
But I don't deserve it, goddammit! There is no atoning for what I've done. God! But maybe this is the next best thing. Maybe he brought me back from the beach for a reason. One last time. He wanted me to do this. To keep on being Die-Hardman.
No. He didn't. Nobody wants a president who acts like they're immortal. And if you're not scared of death, how can you value life? And life is pretty fucking fragile right now. And yeah, the old ways die hard. But that's what's gonna have to happen if we're gonna come together and build a better America. That gun won't help you here. That's her words, not mine.
Thank you, Sam.
Well, that was heavy.
Hey, Sam. Been waiting for you.
Lou? Dead?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least. The decommissioning order finally came through. Can't risk necrosis. The body can't stay here. I thought you might want to take care of it. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order. And there are laws about that kind of thing, now that we're a nation.
It did look grey in the cutscene.
But if the alternative is defying the president, I can't do that either. Not me.
All right. I'll go to the incinerator.
Before you leave, I'd like to check something quickly. I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. I trust you'll remember what I said.
Right, absolutely. Thanks for everything.
Right, so he's giving him an opportunity to just disappear.
How's the weather?
Don't think you'll be needing an umbrella. I decided to follow my father's dream after all. Don't worry, I won't get mixed up with any terrorists this time. UCA's got my back. We're the first private delivery company to get the official approval.
Sounds like you're moving up in the world. Congratulations.
Thanks. Wait, there's something I have to tell you. I didn't shoot Higgs. Couldn't pull the trigger. So I let him choose. Death or eternal solitude on the beach.
Fair enough. You never did like breaking things.
That's right. I find and fix what's broken. And reconnect. I'm fragile. Not that fragile. Wanna come work for me? Could use a man like you.
The world's still broken. Same as before.
What isn't? But we're still here. We're still chugging along.
Not everyone. Not me.
Come on. You put America back together, didn't you?
Doesn't mean there's a place for me. I've got no ties to anyone or anything. I might as well be dead. I felt like that when we first met in the cave. I still do.
Don't act like you're the same person. You've learned how to touch, to feel. You've connected with people. With us.
Everything I touch, I lose.
Sam!
Come on, Lou. One last delivery.
Episode 14, low. Okay, so do we actually still have a section of the game? Okay, we do. Oh my god. The credits were like half an hour ago. This will end up being cut in two. Lay BB to rest. Deliver BB to the incinerator. So yeah, I guess this... I guess, yeah. This is an official... This is a song written for the game itself. When did we hear the song? Oh, I can do the double jump. Well, I could. Do I run there or do I get a vehicle? So yeah, the chiral network stuff's still here. If we come across the vehicle... Yeah, I think it's just gonna be signs. Yeah, I have... I was gonna say, I have no packages or anything. I'm just running. I'm just running. Back to the beginning of the game, basically. Like, this is such a Kojima thing to have, like, the credits roll and the game to just keep going despite that. My stamina's holding out pretty well, actually. I'm just, in my mind, I'm just like, my fingers are still crossed that something is gonna happen with BB. And that BB isn't actually dead. I don't think I need that ladder. This is weird. With the like music playing, and then me like jumping around on this mountain. Oh, that was one of Igor's ones. There's a double jump. I wanted to do one more before the end. Oh. I thought we were gonna go right in.
Alright. I guess we're here. You still with me, though?
Poor thing was never truly alive. Not in this world, at least.
What about on the other side?
One of a kind.
A BB candidate.
Either that, or
A sacrifice.
A foundation. A bridge.
Brought you an astronaut. Mankind can go anywhere, even outer space. You'll be out of there in no time. And the second all this is over, I'm gonna take you wherever you want to go. Can I help you? Holy shit. John, is that you?
Captain, what are you doing here?
My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year.
The Void out in Manhattan.
Yeah, we saw this from BB's perspective before.
I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were the husband.
This isn't what we agreed on. You said you'd do everything in your power to save BB.
We are. But we cannot release your son just yet. Believe me when I tell you it's for the best.
System woman in a mask who's done nothing but lie to me.
Right, and that, so yeah, that line was directed
I have
at...
a duty to protect our country. Lies are an unfortunate necessity.
The President gave me the highest level access privileges. I've used them to manipulate the security system. We have 5 minutes before it resets, sir. 5 minutes to talk. Off the record. Take BB and get out of this place. There's nothing I can do for your wife. I'm sorry.
She's also in some sort of pod, a bit like
You were
BB.
my commanding officer, but I swore an oath to the President to protect her and the country at all costs. Now, if she orders me to do something, I have to do it. I have to. But I served under you first. And your family doesn't deserve this. Any of this.
Why are you helping me? If they catch you.
Because you saved my life, sir. Again and again. When the brass sent us into the jaws of hell, it was you that brought us home. Back then, I thought I was invincible. I thought I was some kind of action hero. But I'm not the hero. You are, sir. You're the reason I'm still alive. And it's past time I paid that debt. They're moving your son to a new facility tomorrow. You'll never see him again. He'll serve as the foundation of a new communications network. A sacrifice for a nation that no longer exists. I wrote down everything you need to know. It was the only way to keep it off the system. Burn it when you're done. The rest is up to you, sir.
But he tried. and didn't make it out. He took BB and he tried to.
I believe this belongs to you, sir. I can't terminate your wife's life support from inside her room. System won't allow it. So, this is the only other option. An alarm is set to go off if she flatlines. I've rigged the system to spoof her vitals. But you won't have long. 5 minutes, tops. Don't hesitate, sir. This is the only chance you'll get.
He doesn't kill her though, does he? Because BB was still connected to her when we were using BB. Oh, maybe he does. I thought he wouldn't because... Unless there's another BB that... Sorry, another still mother that...
I'm sorry, Lisa. Don't worry. I'll take care of him. I promise you. I promise you. My animal, Lisa. I'm sorry.
But then wait, how does BB... There was that whole all that stuff about BB connecting to... There was all that stuff about BB connecting to its still mother.
BB. BB. BB, can you hear me?
Yeah, we've seen this a bunch of times. What the? My controller's red now. It went from being blue to being red. Okay. BB's still... The pod's still lit up. Cremate? Yeah, what the hell? I'm confused now.
I just took your cufflinks offline. In that state, there'd be nothing to stop you from removing them. If you did, the UCA wouldn't know where you were or how to find you. You'd be invisible. When you use the incinerator, you'll be reconnected to the network automatically. You could try taking Lou out of the pod just to see what happens. But that would be in direct contravention of an executive order.
Could we have taken BB out of the pod? I don't know. Less than 50% damage. There's no package to be damaged. Come on, game. I've got... Oh! I was gonna say, come on, game.
A purpose that cannot fulfill outside the pod.
I've
There
gotta...
is a 70% risk of catastrophic failure simply in removing it.
I've got to get to my dinner. It's getting really late. Oh. Excuse me? Are we in a... Wait, can we go in there? No. Okay. So we can go down the hall. What's back that way? Nothing? Okay. Can we repatriate BB? Oh god, I hit a wall. Yeah. Does he have to break the glass, does he? Oh no. Yeah, why are they not opening? Oh, the vitals were detected, weren't they?
Freeze! Hey, put it down! Drop it! Put it down!
Back off.
Back off!
Stand down.
Get up! Don't do it! I'll handle this. I'm sorry, Captain. You two! Stay there! And hold your fire.
Thanks for trying, John.
Stop!
Step aside, sir, or we'll be forced to open fire.
It's a dead end. He's trapped. Security will take it from here.
Who are these? Like, what's the difference between the... There's like the standard guard guys and then there's those guys. Yeah, we've seen this as well. We've seen this part.
I'm sorry, Lisa. I screwed it up. I've ruined everything.
This room is off limits. No one goes in. But he's in there, sir. I saw him. You saw him wrong. Now check the other way. Go! Yes, sir.
No. Open it up. He's inside.
Move, dumbass.
So like Die-Hardman really tried to stop them.
Don't worry. It's okay. I'll always be with you. See the sunset, the day is ending. Let that yawn out, there's no pretending. I will hold you and protect you. So let love warm you till the morning. When I found out I was gonna be a father, I was so scared. Scared of what it would mean. I had to be there for you and your mom, no matter what. I couldn't just go off and get myself myself killed anymore. Couldn't leave you all alone. I couldn't.
Get off of him! Now!
I had it all wrong. All wrong. Being a father didn't make me scared. It made me brave.
Yeah, we heard all this before as well.
I'm sorry.
In one of the previous memories.
Sorry it took me so long.
Captain, look at you.
Don't make the same mistake. Be yourself. Be free.
Oh my God.
Excuse me? What?
Captain, I need you to hand it over.
Shoot him, John.
Let it go. Please.
Shoot him! I gave you an order. Shoot him!
You told me your name was Sam Porter.
Wait, what?
But you're Sam Bridges.
Now we're back to the fight where we...
My son. My bridge to the future. Without you, I was just like any other Cliff. Dead end. No way
I didn't even
forward.
think about it like that. His name
Nothing.
being the, you know, Cliff.
But an obstacle. Looking on at the world people like you were trying to build. Dividing people was the only thing I was ever good at. But not you, Sam. You bring people together. You're their bridge to the future. And mine. Come on, Sam. Stand up.
Is this me?
I wondered that right at the start. I had that weird theory. But I shrugged it off because I was like, that's too crazy. How would that make any sense? Right, and she shot him. Yep. That's why she said she fired 2 shots that day.
Oh, God. Not BB2.
And that's when Bridget tried to stop the death from happening. She talked about bringing Sam to the beach to stop the passage of time for him, but it caused a rapid onset of the extinction. So yeah, she brought BB to her beach to try and stop the passage of time and save it from death.
Sam. There you are.
I can't believe it. I don't know if I said it out loud. I have to go back and like look. Oh, and that's what the stitches on the stomach are. Yeah. Yep. Oh my fucking god. Oh god. She treated us like... treated us like she was our mother.
You want to go home? Let's go home.
But then how is there a BB in a pod and us existing in the same place? Unless one of us is a car and one of us is a ha. Like maybe BB is actually a car. BB is our soul. And our body, that is Sam, is the ha. But then if that's the case, then the BB in the pod is not able to necrotize. Like it's not going to just like die and necrotize.
Has been severed.
It was me who cut the cord. So yes.
A deathless repatriate in the world of the living. Should we decommission it?
In a manner of speaking. him as my own.
But then how does both exist at the same time? Ugh.
Come on, Lou. Wake up. Come on, Lou, wake up.
But then, like, maybe it's not that Lou is not us. Lou is a different baby, a bit different baby. It's got a cord coming off of it. Maybe the memories we were seeing were not of Lou's, but of ours.
Lou.
What? Oh, it's Kipu. Oh? Are those the shiny things people talk about? The car? Like, they are, you know, car that have appeared. Well, like, I still have so many questions, but honestly, I'm fine with having those questions. We'll leave it. Oh dear. Well, I am like exhausted. Is this just gonna be a full credits? We kind of already had 2 lots of credits play. 3 if you include the one at the start. Yeah. So the last things that we were saying about that, it's not that Lou is us. It's that the memories we were seeing that we thought were of Lou were actually of us. We were remembering stuff from basically when we were just born. Yeah. And Lou wasn't... Yeah, Lou wasn't us, like, somehow time split. It was... Or, like, soul body split. It was a different BB But every time we were connecting with it, we were actually getting memories of our own past that we didn't remember. And it was showing our father talking to us and basically dying to try and save us. Yeah. So we're not even Sam Strand. We're Sam Unger. Yeah. We already saw these credits, so I'll skip. What is connected with? They're all usernames, people we've connected with. Dear. Well, there was I think that was the church's theme that was at the end of the credits just there. It's a really cool song. God damn it. I feel bad because, like, I'm responsible for dinner tonight. And me not getting ready for dinner means that my parents don't have dinner. Oh? Aww.
Louise.
Ah. I didn't even cross my mind that Lou stood for Louise. Overall porter grade. Tumbles taken 2. I don't know what they mean by tumbles. Total water ingested, blood transfused into Sam. Cryptobiotes ingested only 38. Total rest time 18 hours. I guess that's every time you go into a rest room, into a private room. Number of items fabricated. Sorry, types of items fabricated, 24 of 72. Total number of structures built, 102. Road sections restored, 20. Distance traveled, 198 kilometers. Only 198 kilometers? I guess in the game it's a lot smaller distances. Total playtime 42 hours. So yeah, I'm pretty much right on the money for like how long it said it was going to take. About 40 hours. It was like between 40 and 60 they were saying. I went for a faster playthrough. Not doing everything, you know. Orders completed 69. Orders for Sam 62, standard orders 6, and standard orders for the bots 1. No supply requests. Pieces of lost cargo picked up 82, lost cargo delivered 32. So I picked up 82 and only delivered 32. But then, like, not all of it's to be delivered. Lost cargo isn't always... Right? Or is that lost cargo including stuff for use? I don't know. Types of premium delivery completed with evaluation of awesome. I've not done any premium. Yeah, no, I didn't do any premium deliveries. So, yeah. Total pieces of cargo delivered 189, and total weight of cargo delivered 2.79. Is that tons? Really? I almost don't believe it. Connections made. Number of times BB soothed 22. Likes from BB 153. BB connection 4 of 5. That's a little bit sad. I didn't get it to the 5 stars. Bridges contract 30. UCA members recruited 28. So 2 people we connected didn't connect to the UCA. 3-star or high connect. Oh, thanks for everything achievement. Aww. Has a little picture of BB there. 3 stars or higher 8. 4 stars or higher 1. Maximal connections 0. Connections made with other players 926. Total likes received 98,498. Whoa, weird. NPCs 27,000. Other players 70,000. That's freaking cool. We got the Not Around song. I'll Keep Coming. Tonight, Tonight, Tonight. BB's theme. Almost Nothing featuring someone. Please Don't Stop. Chapter 2. Please Don't Stop. Chapter 1. And some more data. Journals. So we're unlocking stuff, which means we must still be able to do stuff after the game ends. Memories of Cliff. Change color scheme. Oh. Okay. Okay. Episode 15. Tomorrow's in your hands. I'm guessing this is just the post-game. 2 weeks earlier? Oh my god, don't give me more cutscenes, please. I need to finish. Oh, no, the idea is that it's 2 weeks earlier because this is before the end of the game. I see, yep.
Good morning, Sam.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
From in there, I thought it was gonna be like 2 weeks earlier. This happened. Oh my god.
Well, look who's awake. Morning, Sam. You'll be happy to hear your vitals have stabilized, and that you're well on your way to recovery. Not that it's your fault, but what I wouldn't give to trade places. We're all stuck in the president's office, working like dogs to get everything ready in time for the inauguration. But at least one of us is still free as a bird. You should head out. Make the most of it. Could even do some orders if you wanted. Might do you good to get back in the game. You may recall it was raining buckets back when you left for Amelie's beach. We took a real beating at the time, but we've done our best to service the structures and vehicles in the area. So you know, any cargo that was stored in your private locker at a damaged facility should have been transferred to your private locker here at this distro.
Right, yeah.
Anyway, busy or not, we'll still be on the end of the line if you need us. And if you want some alone time, we should be able to manage for now. Just make sure you're back in time for the big day, all right? See you then. Hey, Sam, you sure you don't have any unfinished business?
Yeah, so. He's like, shower. No, you're not getting a shower. So basically the idea is that this is back between when we got brought back from the beach, but before Die-Hardman became president. So it's in that gap. Like they talked about, firstly they talked about it taking a month for us to be revived from Amelie's beach. But then like there was some time between when we were revived and when the inauguration happened, which is where that last whole segment happened, where we started having, you know, visions and just endless cutscenes. But we got some mail. I just noticed there was like, oh, my daughter and her husband's tragic past. Right. So the junk dealer's family, when he was still very young, killed the chiral artist's parents. Whatever the case, I noticed that this is what I noticed, is that the wedding's back on. Okay, so yeah. Yeah, so they're making it work. Well, you pulled it off, made it all the way west and came back to tell the tale. So yeah, we went all the way west and came back all the way back east. Yeah, so the chiral artist and the Joker have joined back together again. Oh jeez, look at that. The freaking whale. Yeah, but that's it. That's the end of the game. I'm probably gonna play a bunch of this randomly just in my own time, just to finish off the last of the, like, I want to get some stars and stuff like that done. But yeah, that's the end of this for the channel. And we finished it right on the final day of the year. Well, for me, at least. This video is going out on the last day of December. For you, it'll be the day before, I think. But yeah. I hope you all have a wonderful new year. I wasn't expecting this to be 3.5 hours long recording, but I'll just cut it into 2 and yeah, all that jazz. What a journey it has been. What a journey it has been this year and this game. No, stop asking for shower. You're not getting a shower. So yeah, we're gonna switch over to a new main series. Well, a new major series game. And I hope you look forward to that. It'll be something that people have been wanting to see me play. And I look forward to trying it out. I don't want to say what it is just yet because I want it to be a surprise. But until 2020, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.